Alrighty, welcome to the new daily recap. It's been a while. No, it's not been a while. I did my forecast slash mini recap yesterday, but I don't know. In the mornings, I don't feel like it. I don't feel good. Today, I missed the trade. I will do a complete breakdown of that trade during this recap, but I missed it because I went to bed like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and therefore I couldn't wake up at 6, which is my own fault, and therefore I missed a beautiful short trade. If you remember my forecast, it's playing out to a T. For now, we took that liquidity, respecting this area, and I'm gonna use that for the breakdown right now. So let's go into that trade. So the trade was in the morning, was in London, and we can actually see partials taken, and then you can target this block, actually target this liquidity, 1 to 9. If you follow the forecast, then your target can be previous weekly lows at a 1 to 25. But yeah, let's just stick with the 1 to 4 for now. Did it hit 1 to 5? Nope. Yeah, it hit, but like not during London. So it's good. So let's break it down. So as I said from the forecast and from my trading bias, I was favoring shorts. Why was I favoring shorts? Well, we tapped into that 4-hour supply zone. We are above previous monthly highs. Although I want to see price coming to this key level, we are above these highs. We got trend line liquidity building up over here to the downside. We did reach into this 50% discount. Into the 50% discount of this level or of this range, but we didn't reach into the 50% discount of this overall low up to this high. Therefore, I was favoring shorts. Now, in addition to that, we have correctional price action. So if you go to the 1 hour, we can see even better. Let me go to the 30-minute because I marked it on. So we got a bullish structure going on, but compared to this, where we were impulsive to the upside, we were impulsive to the downside, and then very correctional on the way up, indicating that this might either be an inducement to induce sellers into the market, or it might be the indication that price is going down. And based on the forecast, it should have been an indication that price is going down. And what can we see? It is an indication that price is going down, because after the correctional move to the upside, we got the impulsive move to the downside. Now we got this order block, which is disrespected. We can remove that. I will keep it on now because I want to do the recap. But yeah, we can take it off after. So there are some reasons to look for sells. Liquidity, structure wise, we discussed that. Then candle wise on the daily, it's not really visible. Let me actually remove it from the fuck. There you go. So Monday came in, nothing really. Actually, when you look at Monday, you would say like, okay, we're going higher again, but you go lower, you can see that potential turnaround. Then this one is beautiful where we got this. Let me see where it stops. Yeah, we got that wick, and then now we got that strong bullish momentum to the downside. Though we got 4 or 3, almost 3.5 hours left until this one closes. It is looking fairly good. Now, 4-hour wise, this is already better. So we can see that yes, we got only bullish candles, but what can we see? Strong impulse, smaller candle getting smaller, then first candle leaving wicks on both sides. Then we got our first bearish candle, another bearish candle, and then over here you can see the momentum going exponential, increasing. Yeah, increasing, that's the word. So the momentum increasing. Now we got this internal range liquidity being taken, and although it's counter trend, we can look for shorts here. So this was my area to look for shorts, and then we come can see that price came into the 50% of my 1 hour supply zone. So we can already look for a turnaround. Then on the 1 hour, we can see that this was our last low that led to a high. So that's a bit tricky. But if we go lower, we can first of all see that price took up previous daily highs. Asia took up previous daily highs. Asia then stayed intact, but we got a structure shift or a momentum shift, market shift, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty intricate, but it's valid nonetheless. So we got a high, a low, a high, a higher low, equal highs. So Asia high, equal highs. And then we got that turnaround. Then we move to the downside, pretty correctional. This one doesn't reach discount for this range or premium for this range. As you can see, it misses it just about. Now, what it does though on the 5 minute is that it creates some liquidity. We got this high and we get this high. But overall, it's not like it would be like it would have been a better setup if price did something like this. So come down, build that liquidity, come up, take that liquidity, and then continue down. But with that, if that happened, so if price, remove it. If price came above here, it would have been more tricky as well because we got those equal highs up here. So that would have made it more tricky, in my opinion. Now, again, I didn't take this trade because I wasn't at the charts. I had work to do when I was sleeping. I hate to admit it, but I wasn't there. I was fucking sleeping, idiot. Guess it is what it is. Gotta be hard on yourself. At the same time, you gotta accept what you're doing, because if you can't accept it, you can't like live with it, and you will just get pissed by everything you do. So yeah. Now let's break it further down. So previous daily highs taken. We got a 50-minute market shift. We reached the premium of that range. We also reached the 50%. Oh, sorry. 50% of our 50-minute, 50% of our 15-minute supply zone over here. Now on the 5-minute, we can clearly see we have this internal range liquidity over here. This block was already mitigated on the 5-minute, which makes it a bit annoying. Well, less, how do you say it? Less likely, I don't know the word. But on the 50-minute, we got this 50-minute PY sitting over here. So we tapped into that as well. And then we can see on the 5-minute, we get that turnaround. We get that. Oh, wait, actually, let me do something real quick. So we take previous daily highs, 50-minute shift. We need to reach premium, 50-minute supply zone. And but internal range liquidity taken. And then we came above here, got the liquidity grab, 5-minute market shift. Now if we go to the 1-minute, we can see that it's even more clear. We actually get some shifts here. Now we get early sellers as well, because that's quite important. You want early sellers, right? Let me see. Yeah, there you got it. So you got this loaded led to a high. We got this loaded led to a high. That's the first thing I see. Now overall, bit tricky, not like the cleanest form for early sellers, but we got the 5-minute shift, so we don't need clean early sellers. We don't just need to turn around in the trade. And then our entry comes here, and this is quite tricky because what time is that entry? So it's pre-London, and you have to hold it just until London, and you can see as soon as London opens, we got an impulse down. So we got a London swing being created. It's not after liquidity grab, it's just a structure play, this one. Yeah, so early sellers is like maybe the tricky one. because it's not the cleanest. It is valid, but it's not the cleanest. It is on the 1 minute. We don't have any early sellers on the 5 minute. Now if we look at the 5 minute, what else can we see? We can see this as soon as we come above here. This one closes fairly strong, and then immediately followed by this doji candle on the 5 minute. And that doji candle is followed by a strong impulse to the downside. However, a wick close above, wick closure, not a candle closure, so wick closure, wick break, not a candle break. Now 50-minute wise, it's clean. Look at this. We tap into the supply zone with this candle, then we got a strong 50-minute impulse. However, we close on this line. So not above, not below. We close on this line, indicating that we got like liquidity grab and a potential turnaround on our hands. And then we got that continuation down. Now we can speak about the target, because now we got discuss a trade. Gonna recap it one more time. Previous daily highs, 50-minute break, 50-minute premium. Overall, expecting price to come lower, correction on the way up. Internal range liquidity taken, external range building up to the downside. Overall forecast was price to come lower because of our 4-hour range from this low up to this high. Can't mark this as a high yet because we didn't reach a discount. Yeah, targeting this trend line. And if you want to overall target lows, you can either target this previous weekly low, which is down here, which gives you 1 to 25. Now, if you got some big ass balls, you can hold it. The thing is, dollar is still weak, so I'm not sure if you want to do that, but you can hold all the way down to there. And you get a 1 to 64. And that's madness, because if you do that just 0.1% run or 0.2% to 1 to 64, you get an extra. Check. Calculation. 0.02. Yeah, you get an extra 12%. That's mad. With a extra 12% with a 5.6 pip stop loss. So yeah, keep this in mind. This might happen. Now I just realized we just ended the New York session, and this was basically London, and you can already see that there's not much during New York, but I'll try to cover it. First, let's go up. Let's move this up. Now London, New York, what can we see? So initially I wanted to look for longs below here because it follows that green structure and shorts from this area. Now, if we want to look for longs below here, we can follow the structure. And the structure goes like this. Discount reach, a premium reach, and we continue down. Now let me pull this aside. We can see that we have internal range liquidity over here. We got relative equals building up over here. And now we can maybe look for that short move. Now, again, this is against my plan because it's outside of my trading time. But you can essentially see you got your, well, this is not a new high, but it breaks this low, but this low didn't lead to new high. So essentially this is liquidity grab. Doesn't count as early sellers. So no early sellers here. On the way up. But you get this liquidity grab, and you get the low that led to that high. Now you get, this is your potential, or not your potential, as your entry zone, supply zone. You can short it with 4-3, so 9-3 just taps you in. That's great. Stops above the high. Not target these lows because that doesn't fit my RR. So we got to target 1 to 4 at least, which is over here and is before New York open. And this is just a continuation trade. No early sellers, but I'm just like marking it out. Now, pretty curious if it reached the It just reaches discount or premium, so that's good. So that's one trade. Another trade you could have caught if you don't use early sellers and if you trade during this dead zone. Then that one got taken. Then you got oh, this, and then let's just play it out. Let's wait. All right, so we can look for sells here. Now I already know that price is going lower, which is okay. We can already see that we have a 50-minute demand zone or a supply zone over here. POI, then we got our last unmitigated 50-minute POI over here. And we tap into that, then we can go lower. We can see that we have some form of internal range liquidity over here, form of these equals. Everything else is mitigated here. Well, that doesn't matter because we're just looking for confirmation inside this area. Let's go to the 1 minute. We can see we have some early sellers over here. I don't see a clean break yet. I prefer to price either break this one or this one because we got a low, a high, low, a high. So either one of those. Now we could class this as our potential early sellers. You could also class, wait, so this could be our potential early sellers. It's not the cleanest. Come on. Oh, I forgot something. Hold up. This could be your early sellers as well. Breaking this low that led to this high or this one. It's quite far away from the block though, so it's not ideal. Now for this sell, by the way, we didn't look at the 50-minute, so let's look at the 50-minute for this one real quick, see what candles do. They indicate us if they show us anything. So we got an bullish indecisive candle, and again, you can see that over here we don't tap into demand or anything. We just get the turnaround above that liquidity. Is there something on the 1 hour? No. So we just got that closure below and that follow up by a bearish candle. And that's basically it for this one. Now 10-minute wise, you got shit candles, and 5-minute wise, and in this very indecisive candle, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 inside bars. And after that, we get the break and the entry on this candle. So that's interesting. Now for this one, let's continue. We want to reach the 50% of this. I maybe can even call it a 1 hour demand supply. Nah, I don't call it like that. So we go for the 5-minute. And let's go back to the 1 minute, see if price gives us anything new. Yep. So we got now, let's class this as our early sellers. Early. Now we want to see this low to be broke to be taken out. We got that. Now remember, I don't remember if price, keep in mind that I don't remember if price comes up higher and takes out this, because this is a pretty tricky early sellers, but we can just mark it on. We got stock market open over here on the way down over here. So that's good, because then this is so then this is our turnaround. 58, 48, quite big stop. If you ask me. No, it's all right. So 5 pip. And then you can maybe if you want to target 1 to 3, you can just do that. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, that's bullshit. That's unfortunate. And then it moves down. Right now it's gone. That it's a bit tricky, yeah. Yeah, and then there's no long after that. So this would have been like a nice continuation trade, but it just misses you. And there would have been like only if you take what the fuck? Oh, why is that line there? Oh, that was for it. So only if you take it from the break. So after you take off the break, you can get your extra entry and you get even get a 1 to 5, but that's once in a moon that you get it like that. All right. So that's it. That's the daily recap. I hope you could learn something from it. I hope it was a good one for me. I enjoyed it. It's been a while that I did like a proper detailed breakdown in my opinion. 15 minute candles not indicating much. Well, yeah, the 15-minute candles show us that like you get see that this candle is engulfing this candle, but it's not like proper strong. I don't know. I think there was some news over here as well. 1 hour wise, beautiful. Only bullish candle here, and then followed by instant bearish turnaround. And then there was nothing to buy from. Yeah. So that's it. Um, yeah. All right. Peace out.